sitting on the floor between my mother's legs as she tries to brush sap out of my hair. Feeling the burn of relaxer as tears run down my face in the back of a Dominican hair salon in the Bronx. Being told I am tender-headed by my grandma with equal parts frustration and fondness in her voice. These memories are forever ingrained in my body, pain and the desire to be different tied up with community and love. I was rocketed back to these memories while reading The Other Black Girl, the best-selling book by Zakiya Dalila Harris, back in 2021, and now watching the television show based on it that's currently streaming on Hulu. TOBG centers Black women, hair care, and the never-ending struggle to combat racism in the workplace. But does it do a disservice to Black women and the communities built around hair? Hair is something that every Black woman can relate to. The idea of good hair, finding the products that work for you, and being in community with other Black women. Because getting your hair done? That's not a solitary affair. It's not a 30-minute trim. And it can't be with just anyone. You have to trust who is doing your hair, and that trust is not given lightly. Hair can be one way for Black women to express themselves, a thing of joy and beauty. But it can also be something that Black women get attacked for, having hair that is too much for the workplace. We've all seen the news stories about young kids being punished at school for their hairstyle or workplaces having hair restrictions in their dress codes. That's why the Crown Act is so important. In The Other Black Girl, Nella is the only Black woman at her publishing job, and that comes with the classic microaggressions, misogynoir, and a strong armor against well-meaning white people. When Hazel joins, Nella feels a kinship, another Black woman to commiserate with when a white author pens a stereotypical and racist Black character. Until weird things start happening and Nella is brought into a community of Black women who are all the same, successful, chic, and happy puppets. The audience and Nella think the big baddie turning Black women into zombies is Richard Wagner, the smarmy and problematic white CEO. The twist is that it's not the white man's CEO, it's another Black woman. Her method? Hair grease. It's a product that renders the person free from the constraints of capitalism, white supremacy, and the endless hardship of racism in the workplace. In this case, the hair gel is a metaphor for the ways that Black women need to tone down, change, and become someone else in order to be successful. Whether it's changing our wardrobe, straightening our hair, or never laughing loudly, Black women are continually told they are too much even as we are less likely to be promoted and are paid less than our white counterparts. Diana, the main antagonist, creates a community of Black women. She has her conditioners build trust with their targets and then use that trust to convince them to use the product. Diana is the quintessential cult leader, telling her followers that they belong, asking them what they want in life, and assuring them that freedom is something attainable if only they put some gel in their hair. She exploits that desire for community, especially for Black women who are often the only lonely in a workplace that can be hostile to their very being.